I'm doing like a day in the life video. Hi, morning. It's Sunday morning, 7:15. I left home about 6:45. So it gets really hot here in the daytime in Hong Kong. So in the summertime in August. So really you need to do the hiking now before the sun actually comes up properly. Or you need to do it at about 5:30, something like that. The end of the day when the sun's starting to go down a bit. So early mornings or evenings are the time to do it. Yes, so I'm going on a 7.4 or so kilometer hike this morning. In the winter time, I'll mostly run this, or I'll run on the flat. I'll run on the downhills. I'll just fast walk up the hills. But given that it's probably about 30 degrees at the moment, hence I'm sweating a lot, I'm just going to walk. Also, I've got like a niggling knee injury, which I seem to have reactivated this summer. So I'm just taking it easy. Yeah. But the amazing thing about Hong Kong is actually I won't see anybody in this walk at all. There's so much space to go hiking and country trails, and if you're not on the kind of the completely main aspects of it, then you can have a very relaxing time. Yeah. But yes, at this stage, I guess of my career, some of my time is spent clinically. I'm enjoying this, doing house calls, home visits as a veterinarian, some of which is pet travel related. And the ground is pretty bumpy here. Some of which is pet travel related, and more than not is general health related. We have another vet who works with us as well, for when I'm not doing that. And then the rest of my time is more helping Ferndale with its general requirements for pet travel. Okay, I'm gonna enjoy my walk now. Okay, see you later. Okay, so I'm back from my hike. I got in about 7.28 kilometers, telling me I did it in 1 hour 41 minutes. So it's not really running, but it still is fun. And here's my dogs, who I took for a walk earlier today, so they didn't join me on the hike. Okay, little crazies. Okay, hello. Hi. Okay. Yeah, they're still puppies, so when I'm not home or when nobody's home, I put them there. Okay, now I'm doing some of my work. Puppies are running around. I just managed to eat their paper diaper, tear it up. I think my wife might be quite angry later. Okay, so I'm just reading through some documents I need to know about. So now I'm doing my work. Okay, if you want to work on a Sunday, after a little while, I need some music to keep me going. Okay, so I've worked out everything I need to do. So I've broken it down into, you could call it pebbles and rocks. I basically call it tasks and deep work or strategic priorities. So I've got 3 strategic priorities, and I'm just trying to knock these off. Although it's very easy to get stuck in the small little pieces of work, like emails, like all of this stuff on my desk, like replying to WhatsApps, like you know, monitoring things online. Anyway, so another day, usual kind of things, just trying to clear some of my desks so that on Monday, when the whole team back to work, I'll have a clear calendar. Tomorrow, Monday, I'm going to be in the car, I'm going to be out there, I'm going to be doing veterinary house calls, health certificates, blood tests, export work, BOAS tests, breathing tests for flat-faced dogs. Tomorrow is actually quite quiet because everybody goes back to school beginning of August. So I'm doing Cartrophin, like joint injections for some pets I know. Actually, yeah, I'm doing loads of injections for arthritis for dogs tomorrow, or injections for skin allergies. Yeah, and I'm rechecking an elderly dog who's kind of like limping around his home, and so I'm working with the mum to try to have him as comfortable as possible. Yeah, so I'm gonna get back to my work for a bit. Alright, now nobody's home. My kids are out. My wife's at the kennel. I'll go there later. You'll see it later. But yeah, I gotta make some lunch. So, do I make myself some pasta, or do I just make myself an omelette? Oh. Okay, so the food is cooking. I'm just gonna have a simple pasta, garlic, onion, eggplant. So the only thing really pet orientated today is when I took Mickey and Minnie for a walk this morning, and then when I've been clearing up their litter tray, like their toilet tray where they managed to chew up and eat the diaper. So I put my skills to good use. And so we've been trying to train them to go outside, but we're having a little bit of a fail moment. They're still only 4 or 5 months of age, so we've got time. So I've done 2 hours of work so far today. I think I've probably got to do another hour, and then I'll go and see my wife at the kennel. The work I've done so far today is I've posted some YouTube videos for which my marketing colleague made. So I posted those YouTube videos. He's already put them on Instagram, but I posted them. I've scheduled them for YouTube. The most important thing I've been doing is there's some work to do with our Thai office that's opening. So trying to work out some prices on that, deal with our software people on that, and then I've just got dozens or hundreds of other emails and small little tasks, things to pay for, things to do. So I've just been working through those. Anyway, the first 2 hours of work today, it's gone pretty well. Probably well set up because of going on my run this morning. Okay, so let me finish off cooking my lunch. Okay, so now I'm gonna go to work to the Ferndale facility to see my wife, who's been working there today. It's about 3:30, so I've done about my 3rd hour of work. Did two blocks before lunch and 1 block after lunch. My brain's pretty much packing in, like I'm starting to forget where I put my phone and things like that. So anyway, it's been quite useful because I can do work without anybody emailing me and asking me things. Yeah, I did take yesterday off, by the way, Saturday, so this is not a 7-day-a-week thing, although I still probably did half an hour or an hour's work. Okay, and I'm going there to fix the one of the CCTVs. Also just moral support for my wife, to avoid being beaten up by her. And I'll check all of the animals while I'm there. Okay, let's do it. Okay, so I've arrived. Okay, let's go check it out. A very August day today. Right. Okay, this cam that I need to try to fix. Right, let's go in. No, I'm doing like a day in the life video.
Okay.
Okay. So this is my the kennel team here today, right?
Not wife?
And also my wife. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Right. So yeah, it's really hot. Really hot today. This is our reception room where we keep all of the things for dogs coming in, so we don't lose things. Okay, and you're eating some dried banana. Excellent. Okay. So there's a drop off between 2 and 4, and they've already come.
Not drop off, just kind of visit.
Kind of visit. Okay. Right. So the grass is looking like we need to cut it again quite soon.
Yeah, probably today.
Okay. Okay. All right. So I'm going to come and look at the camera, which Tim is broken. Okay, here's our office. Try to work out something with this camera. Kind of looks okay. Yeah. Here's this nice room. Nobody's here till Monday. Okay, let me try to work out what's happening with this camera. The CCTV camera. Okay. Have a little doggy gate here because often we got dogs in here. Okay. Okay, I finally worked it out. Okay. So I need a waterproof fish somehow. Because they have a silly phone adapter, Type-C charger, type plug on the back of this. It doesn't really make a lot of sense for outside use. Mr. Ring. Okay. So I'm going to take this. Put some double-sided tape around here. Okay, so I'm at the cattery and looking at the cats here. There's one cat which is rather elderly cat, is 16, and she has a vestibular condition, which means that she needs a little bit of extra attention and care to make sure that she's actually eating and going to the toilet okay and normal. So I'm just paying her a visit as well as having a little look at the other cats in our facility today, which include a few like these guys. Hello. Yeah. Hello. Hello. Hello.
I just put the cattery there, so not.
Hi, Thorin. Hi. Oh. You want to come out and play, right? Okay, let's do that in a moment. Okay, let's do that when we've closed the other cat's door. 1 second. Okay, so we'll finish there at the boarding facility and office. Yeah, so I had a look at a couple of the animals which really drew my attention to. So there's one which isn't eating quite so brilliantly. That's very elderly. And there's another one which is a dog which just came in yesterday and is quite anxious. Actually, the dog's moving to Japan, and they're moving to Japan in a month. I believe the people are doing the documentation themselves, rather than our company doing the export. And he's moving to Japan. The dog doesn't get on well with the friend who the people were originally planning to board the dog with, or keep the dog with. So now the dog is with us. Yeah, and she's a sweet dog. She's a bit nervous, but I get the feeling that in 2 or 3 days' time she'll be settled in and she'll be fine. And so we'll maybe see after that point if she's okay with any other dogs or not. Okay, so I'm just gonna go back home. It's now 5:29. Okay, Lily's still at the kennel, and she'll be following along behind in half an hour or so. As I said, she might cut the grass there while it's getting cooler weather. Let's see. Kids are not home yet from being out with their friends. I still need to do a little bit of work on the computer. Okay, to get an idea of the chaos. Where have you gone? Okay. What are you eating? A leaf? Mad guys. So I'm back home, and I've still got about 20-30 minutes, maybe even an hour if I'm slow, of work to do. So the key things are, I wrote down this morning like my time blocks. You know, I didn't say I must work from this time to this time, but simply when I started work, I wrote down the time I started, and then what time I finished, and when I took a break, and then then I did 3 blocks, and I just started my 4th block. I'm just starting my 4th block, and then yeah, and the other thing is, of course, I can't say that like I've done everything I want to do today. We've got a growing company, 3 offices, 15 staff, but at least I think I've given you a realistic view of what a busy business owner will do on at least one weekend day, and I started the day by having some priorities. So you know, I listed down 2 or 3 key priorities. So I've completely done one of those. I've done 80% of the second one, and the third one I've not done yet, but I'll try to like tick off most of it, or tick off some of it now. If I can't do it now, I don't mind. So I'm going to wrap everything up. It's 10 to 6, so I really don't want to be working much longer. It's just going to be a short period of time, but I hope you've enjoyed this video. It's a little bit different. You can see, like, you know, where our love of pets comes from. We've got pets at home, we've got pets at work. A lot of us, you know, this is not a veterinary day. Tomorrow I'll be doing a veterinary day. Today is a paperwork day. But it's all essential stuff behind the scenes, working on the business, so then the business works well and operates well, so then we can support all of the clients with pets who are traveling or boarding to make sure that we're well cared for. So I hope that's helpful. Okay. Thanks for following. Like and subscribe.